defy my army!
Hey guys.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome to part 2 of the Dark Origins preview stream. My name is Jonathan Lian, and I am the associate producer of Blade and Soul.
And I'm Bethany Stout, the community manager.
All right, so this is, as I mentioned, this is part 2 of the stream. Last week we had a stream where we showed you guys about the raids. So this is part 2. I'm even wearing the same shirt for continuity, so you guys don't get confused. I noticed that on the way in today, and I was like, well, then we can just edit it into one long video.
Wait, you don't check last week's video to make sure you don't? I guess it's just me.
I missed it. So yeah, this is the same. I did watch it. I just want to make that clear for the streamers out there. But yes, so last week we covered raids as well as some of the other changes coming to the game. This week we'll be talking about a new dungeon, Evan Drake Lair, as well as our new event, the Nebulous Stone Showdown. And we're going to be showing you guys a lot of that stuff in game, as well as some other changes, some skill changes, stuff like that. You can see right there. That is our Dark Origins update page on the website.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Our web team, man.
Yes. Yes. Definitely props to our web team. This is on bladeandsoul.com if you want to check it out. But before we get into the content, we always have a couple updates. So Bethany, you want to hit us with those?
Yep, so this week we announced the costume design contest winner of 2017. Congratulations to General Cowslip for being this year's winner. We'll have this costume made probably next year sometime. I can't tell you when, based on the devs. So congratulations, General Cowslip.
Yeah, beautiful
and
design.
All of the wonderful finalists as well. And thank you to everybody who submitted their amazing artwork. Again, it was hundreds of art that we had to go through.
Always
and
difficult.
all vote. Yeah, so thank you guys.
Yeah, and thanks for voting and thanks for participating. You know, I think you guys are, I think the dev team has done a really good job in the past of really translating it really well in game and making it, they're really good at even getting down to those details. Those are some of more of the finalists here. You see here, you can see that tons of different artistic styles, different inspirations, different techniques to draw these. So thank you very much for putting in your effort, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, I'll be sending out I'll send you guys an email to all the winners for the prizes and your details and all that good stuff. So you'll get it, I promise. Busy week.
It has been
Dark
a busy
Origins.
week. Yes.
All right, next up we have esports. The road to esports has been extremely fun and exciting, and we've had the Invitationals #2 the past couple weekends, or last weekend. Was it last? I don't remember.
Last weekend, yeah, on the August 5th and 6th. I know, that seemed like a month ago already.
Yeah,
So,
and congratulations to Bad Intentions, the EU winner of the Invitational, and the NA winner of Guardian Team. So, good job, guys.
Yeah.
And Gamescom is coming up for the EU Regional Championship, the big one, big whammy for EU.
Big whammy. Yeah, so you can actually check out right now on esports.bladeandsoul.com. You can see who's going to regionals. You'll see a little icon by their name when you look at the standings. Obviously, they had to qualify through fighting points by placing well in the tournaments as well as in the seasons. Those are the North American winners right there. You see they'll be going to PAX West for September 3rd. And you can see these teams fought really hard. You have the wildcard winner there in Hurricane. You have everyone else, and like I mentioned, fighting points from the tournaments and from the invitationals. And there's EU right there.
I love that. I like this update. This is cute. And for the NA winners, Impact, unfortunately, they don't have the little symbol next to them because they had to back out. So unfortunately, they weren't able to make it. But we had our next people taking their place.
The next team is ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are going to be our competitors at regionals. As Bethany mentioned, it's going to be at Gamescom. The very next one is on August 24th. And the winner of that is going to go represent Europe at World Championships.
In Korea.
In Korea.
To go to Korea. That's a nice prize already right there. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty good trip.
And then NA regionals will be at PAX Prime in Seattle. And that's in September, first weekend of September.
Yeah, September 3rd. It's going to be for NA Regional Championships. So to get all the updates on Blade and Soul Esports, you want to follow at BNS Esports. That's our official Twitter for Blade and Soul Esports, as well as keep checking out the website, esports.bladeandsoul.com. We actually have some pretty big announcements coming up soon, so you don't want to miss it.
Don't miss it.
Yes.
No. All right, without further ado,
Yes.
it's time to go in game and show you guys Evan Drake Lair and whatever is else for the Dark Origins. So.
Do you want to talk about server consolidation?
Sure. You know.
Okay, never mind. Maggie is changing our schedule on us.
Yes. So basically, if you logged in today or yesterday,
yesterday,
you'll realize that you've got a lot of new friends. So we consolidated the servers down to Yura and Zulia for NA and Jitayun Eisenhurst, I believe it is, and Noxun for EU. So hopefully you guys got a lot of new friends. Hopefully you guys are you know, forming up your raid groups, you know, building, you know, joining new clans, joining new social competitive clans, you know, making lots of new friends, because we got a lot of large scale content coming. You guys wait for the rest of the year.
And we will have more information on the character transfer service when it'll be up and running. Currently it is not available, but we're working on it.
Yep, we're getting it fixed, and we're gonna, or up and running again, really,
Yes.
and then we'll have that available for you guys as soon as possible. Yeah.
All right, now without
now-
further ado,
That was just a little bit
Maggie.
of ado.
just a little ado, now it's more ado. We're inside Evan Drake Lair right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, it's my screen. Fancy.
Yeah. So Evan Drake Lair, as you'll see in Bethany's. Bethany's gonna be just carrying me as usual,
Oh,
but
gosh.
we are going to be clearing Evan Drake Lair here. It is a 6-member heroic dungeon with normal and hard modes. I believe we're in normal mode since, you know, hard mode's hard.
Hard moves are.
And
It's
we're gonna
right
be
here.
we're gonna be clearing. Yeah, I show you what it is on the map.
Zoom out even further. It's right here. You guys are aware of Celestial Basin. You just go
Yes.
this way.
Yeah, just west, and yeah, it's gonna be
I'm assuming there's Evan Drake in here, but I could be wrong.
no, yeah, it's just there to throw you off.
And these are being one-shot because we're wearing GM weapons.
Yes.
So don't get too excited about the attack.
Oh wait, I'm not wearing a GM weapon.
Oh my gosh, carrying so hard again.
You can. I was wondering. Yeah, so
Killing
this
me.
this is gonna be obviously, you know, a
Traps.
6-member dungeon. Just like Iron Tech Forge, this is the next successor to that. This is gonna be, you know, the hardest 6-member dungeon when it comes out. Yes, there are traps. I'm just gonna step on this one.
Oh, isn't that cute with your little bathing suit and hat? Oh, you're not wearing a bathing suit.
Nope, not anymore. I changed. It was too cold.
Oh,
It's actually really cold in this room right now.
it is freezing.
You
in
guys
here.
can't tell out there, but
I'm probably
it's really
turning
cold.
purple in front of you guys.
Yes.
You're setting these traps off before I can get
Dude,
through
I
them.
I'm just a noob. I get hit by traps.
You are not a team player. Alright.
So some of the rewards that are available from this dungeon, since I know that's what you guys love to hear about.
Show the area while you talk about that.
What's going on? Oh,
I'm
you're gonna
just
show them
showing
off.
the area.
Oh, got it. So there's gonna be some brand new legendary items that come from here. Most exciting one is gonna be the Hellion Ring.
Oh,
So
I'll have to show that.
this is gonna be basically a, oh yeah, you got it right there. So that's gonna be, it's really similar to like the Hellion Ring, for example. You see here, it's kind of like the seed, where it's like it's not very strong, but once you upgrade it, it becomes extremely strong. So this is going to be a PvP centric legendary ring. As you can see, it upgrades to Sky Shatter Ring, and we'll show that in a second once we're cleared a little further. But that's going to be a big one. Similarly to the other accessories, there's also an extremely low chance for a tradable box to drop from this instance that you can, you know, sell in the auction house, become rich, sell in the marketplace, I should say, be super rich, find someone to, or you know, just open and use it yourself if you want.
And you
You're
get
just
the
a
key
baller
from
like
cold
that.
storage, as usual.
Let's see. All right, you can
I'm
go
just
ahead.
the camera person.
No, I think you can go ahead and clear, because I was going to talk some more
Oh.
about some of the rewards. There's also going to be a secret safe that you can get from here, from the Dark Vicar, the final boss. You can actually see it on my screen right there. You're also able to get some outfits there, the Rising Flame set that we're going to show in just a bit, and also that Charm Pellet down there. I'll go into that in just a second. Oops, use Fury. It's cool.
Is this like a school? Oh dear.
Okay.
They throw meteors at your face. Ice meteors. Oh, and fire too. Similar theme we've been seeing.
I do love how this place looks. It looks awesome.
Who are those two?
Yeah, and you can see that theme of the Emma Drake symbol there up above them. Yeah, this is like some sort of brother and sister traveling singing duo.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're gonna kill them real fast so we can skip mechanics. You know, it's nothing. All right. Not different from our regular streams. We don't really like to show off the mechanics because we like you guys to figure them out for yourselves. So we're just gonna kill them really quick, and then you guys can figure out how to kill them.
Oh dear. Did we really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He revived, so there's a
That was
little
close.
there's a little like hint at what the mechanics are. So basically, we're gonna keep on clearing here through Ebon Drake Lair. And as usual, we're not going to kill the last boss or anything like that, but definitely wanted to show you guys this place. It looks awesome. So we're not even to the cool part yet. You might have seen some of it in the trailer when we first announced this content update, so you guys will see that in a second. I love that part. So
Your shiny legs.
yes,
I know your legs are so shiny.
they're very shiny.
Spandex outfit.
My live character,
Plastic. I don't know.
I turned the shine down.
What is
It was
this?
too blinding.
Don't go down there.
Let's
Alright.
go down.
Oh dear. What is up there?
I'm spinning to win down here.
I'm just being a camera and watching you spin. Oh. That guy just sits up there?
He's just
Oh.
watching.
That's
You should go up there and
lazy.
kill him.
All your I know I should have. What if it's like a secret? There's snake
So
dudes.
basically, you're going to clear through here. Still seeing a lot of the Fire and Ice theme, as you can see here. And we keep clearing. So I mean, this is, you know, as far as dungeons go, this is pretty standard. You know, clear through trash until between the bosses. Nothing too
It's pretty again.
surprising, I think, for you guys. Now we have the second boss, High Priestess Samisa,
Oh.
and let's see if we can kill her quickly. I don't know. She has a lot of life. Ow.
Ow.
If not, you know, unlike last week, we actually have. This is on a different server, so we do have kill commands on this server. So hopefully. I
Pretty
think-
sure she
I-
doesn't one-shot GMs because
Yeah.
I was able to solo her. But she's good at stunning.
she should
Alright,
be-
I need my... Sorry, I need my UI.
Almost got her down. Yeah, we did it.
Alright.
Should we loot her?
Oh.
Let's see what we get. So we got the Promises Treasure, which contains some upgrade materials as well as a shot at 100 gold if you're lucky. So I'm gonna pass. There's two of them. All right, for this next part, Bethany's gonna have to taxi me through because, as
You didn't do your
usual, I'm
quest
on
again?
a GM character and I didn't do the quest. So
You're never prepared.
that's being prepared.
What?
It's not.
Okay.
No, it's I just expect you to carry me, so I'm gonna teleport to you.
Alright. Get my UI since I'm alone in here.
Be there in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I said, really like the look of this place. Very, very shady things going on here, as you can see by these little rooms over here. There's some, you know, the Ebon Drake cult is not exactly known for being the,
Well, they have cults in their name.
yeah, right.
so-
It's not like a Girl Scout, Boy Scout
Yeah.
club or anything like that. They're
Not
doing some
scouts, they're
sinister
cults.
shit.
Cultists.
You can see some possessed
Ew.
zealots here. They're definitely doing some dark arts up in here. So
Dark arts up
it
in
is.
here.
Some dark arts. So you're gonna have to actually clear all these rooms before you move on to the next portal. So we're gonna go ahead and clear through, and then eventually this portal will open. But more dark arts to stop. All right, there we go.
We
So
did
now
it.
we got the door open to the next area. Yeah, so as I mentioned, this is definitely going to be a difficult heroic dungeon. This is going to be like the next hardest step after Iron Forge. Should be easily the hardest 6-member dungeon so far.
Oh, hello,
And
Saw.
but you're going to get some good rewards. You can get Blackstone from here in case you're working on your Raven weapon.
Thank you.
Lots of goodies. So, oh, this room's awesome. No, get off me. Oh, oh my God. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't on my screen there. I just got played by that assassin. Oh my God.
Who do we
I
have
just got wrecked.
here?
Got a harpy here. But
Aw,
as you can
she's
imagine,
got 20 feet.
21 million life
She
is
stabs you with her feet?
It's not one of the bosses.
Whoa.
Yeah, that
She's
was
good at
pretty-
bouncing when she's
yes.
dead.
That was like a very pronounced death scene there.
Yeah, wow.
All right, this is where the cool part happens. We gotta check this out on the
Oh
left
yeah,
here.
this is.
You can try the Bethany screen. This is like one of my favorite areas in like the entire game overall.
Look at the whale.
You got whales, sharks. You got more on the other side as well if you wanna.
Gotta watch him go underneath, though. I think that's awesome. Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It is awesome. Like this was included, in one of our preview trailers for
Dolphins.
Dark Origins, and for good reason. This room looks awesome.
It's the whale.
Look at that.
Oh God.
Oh,
Sharks just.
continuity.
I love this room. It's pretty
Yeah.
fancy.
Let's just hang out here for the rest of the stream.
Okay. Oh, a manta ray. All right. Bye, guys. We must be pretty far.
Yeah, this is the boss. So
Underneath the
there's
ocean.
not too much going on up here. I'm just gonna
I'll
show
go
the
this
boss.
way.
Yeah, I'll go left. You can see these guys. They got their dark thralls out. They're doing some more dark arts. They're
What are they summoning? Or
they're channeling power up
channeling?
there to the Dark Vicar. You can see these warlocks popping double time distortion for the cultists. And yeah, once you clear all 4 areas around, you're gonna summon the Lost Boss, which we're not gonna fight, but hopefully you will.
Oh, you will.
All right. So that's gonna trigger a cutscene that we're gonna skip, but at least we're gonna show you how badass this boss looks before we cut to some rewards. He's like he's not even a leash to you, he doesn't show out until you actually fight him. But yes, this is the Dark Vicar. This is the final boss of Evan Drake Lair. You can check him out there on Bethany's screen.
I'm scared.
He's not even he's not even mad yet. Once he's mad, then he gets even crazier. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the rewards from this area. So one of the things that we talked about was that Hellion Ring. So if you want to kind of pop that open, and you can show, you can also see that it is, you can see that the item it upgrades to on the left there, the Sky Shadow Ring. That's going to be the final form of that ring. As you can see, there you go. Yeah, you can see this is obviously a PvP-centric ring. It's going to have, debuff damage, some stuff like that. It's going to have focus damage as well. And you can also see that it's part of a new set of legendary accessories. For example, we have the Dragon King set bonus. This is part of a new one. Obviously, none of those are available yet. They're cryptic, as you can see on there. So you're going to see that's like a new generation, basically, of legendary accessories that are be coming out. Starting with this first one, the Hellion Ring, which upgrades to the Sky Shadow Ring. So it's going to be available from Evan Drake Lair.
Sure, people will want the paths.
Sure.
So might as well
Yeah.
show them.
Yes, they're going to want to see it. I'll scoot it over a little bit, yeah. Ooh, slidey action.
Slidey. There you go.
Yep.
And that's just the full thing.
Yeah, you might want to mouse. Yeah, you can check it. Yep, that's cool.
You got it?
You can see it.
They can see it? All right,
Yes.
we're good.
So yeah, obviously this is going to be a really, really strong ring for PvP. Another item that comes from Evan Drake Lair is going to be the Charm Pellet that we mentioned earlier. So you have a low chance of getting the Charm Pellet from doing the last boss, I believe. And it looks just like a regular item, kind of. But have you already used it on your character?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's from the hard mode of Evan Drake Lair, and once you get it, you can use it to unlock some cool stuff. All right, do it.
Do it.
Do it. All right, so you'll see that she got the title Cheerful One, which is not just a cool title, it is special because it also actually unlocks an emote for you.
If I can type.
Yeah.
Oh, if
So
I can need a stand, I guess.
I think you might need to equip the title, yeah.
Oh,
so,
I have to equip the title.
yeah.
That's fancy too.
Yeah, so basically it gives you a new title called the Cheerful One, and once you equip it, you can do an emote, which is /inspire, to unlock a unique new emote.
Does that look familiar to you?
It's.
It looks familiar. I think it's from the dungeon we did, the event dungeon with the two big guys. I forgot their names. But
Yippee and Skippy, was it?
Yippee and Skippy. Remember you get hit by the
right.
dance?
Yes.
This looks like the dance, but the full dance. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Yes, so it unlocks so pretty much
Dem legs.
kind of the first time we're doing something like this. It's like a it's like a unlockable title and emote just from
So
a dungeon drop. So
I want it.
yeah, if only Mew could do it next to you too.
I know. Why doesn't Mew dance with me?
You need to get him a charm pellet too.
He needs a charm pellet too.
Some charm cat food. Yes, and also some other stuff from there. The Rising Flame outfit and ornament. So Bethy's gonna model that for you guys right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Right there. I'll show it in the previewer because my pigtails. Let me take off my headband. Zuh. Alright. Pretty fancy.
I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Camera's in the way.
Oh, camera's
Cool.
in the way. He's got so many necklaces on. Sorry for gone clipping. It's dad booty. That's dance, man.
Oh my god.
It's true.
I have no comment.
I could say it. I don't care. It'd be a little weird if you said it.
I agree.
And we have the dudes. Oh yeah. I think the guys look really good in this.
Yeah. Well, the ornament looks amazing.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's gonna play the piano in a concert. I don't know what's going on.
Does the Lynn get shorts? Nope. Not this time, guys. Celebrate.
Yes. Dodge the Lynn shorts. Yeah, that ornament's awesome.
I love saving
Really
Lynn
nice.
mail for last. It's just so good. All right.
There's also the Bethany also has the Dark Vicar weapons, so you're able to look
yeah,
at those.
I can show you the weapons.
Yes.
There you go.
It's very ornate.
Very. The sword. That was the staff. This is the sword. Gauntlet Embracer. Bangle. Axe. Dagger and razor. And
Awesome.
there's Soul Shield set too, which is the Loke, I believe, is not final.
Yes, that's going to be updated to. Can't remember something else. Soul Shield.
I can't help you
Probably
either.
Dark. I'm not. I forgot what it is,
it's
but
probably Dark Vicar.
yeah, that's the yeah. So that is a good point. This is still the non-final build. There's still going to be you're going to see some things that are not quite correct or in development. Obviously, you might see some bugs. We're going to be fixing it before the release next Wednesday. Yeah, that's a reminder too. Dark Origins comes out next Wednesday,
You're
August
welcome.
16th. Yes. If you would watch part 1 of the stream, you would have known that.
Yeah, we should have probably put that in as a reminder to say.
There's also a little chest there that's underneath there called the Dark Vicar's Secret Safe. And you'll see this requires 20 keys.
I wonder why it requires 20 keys.
May contain unspeakable riches. Let's see what she gets. She's going to get amazing RNG on stream, I know it. What did you get?
No, 100 gold.
100 gold. That's
Which is
pretty good for, that's a little bit more than 20 keys cost. So
Yeah, I'll take it.
This is a rare drop from this dungeon, but you know, whoever gets it, you know, you try your luck. 20 keys, I know that's so expensive.
So expensive.
you have a chance to earn a lot of gold from here. So definitely a lucrative dungeon to run. Definitely something you're going to want to farm. You know, get your Hellion Rings, get some Blackstones, get the outfits without Lin Boy shorts. It's gonna be awesome.
Without Lin Boy shorts.
Yes.
Love it.
All right.
That's basically that dungeon.
Yeah, that pretty much wraps up Ebon Drake Lair. That was a pretty good run.
Yep.
I think. Obviously.
We didn't die.
We didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
None of us died.
That's good.
I think that I like
That's
check
an
the
improvement.
footage. I think that might be a record for the streams. So the next thing we want to talk about is the new event that's starting on August 16th with the Dark Origins update. That's gonna be called the Nebula Stone Showdown. And
Very
I think
showdowny.
very showdowny.
That's very showy. I wonder what it's going to be about if it's a showdown.
Right. So you know, the name kind of gives it away a little bit. You know, Nebula Stones are going to be the ultimate prize for those of you that are familiar with those. These allow you to discount your weapon progression, and the showdown is because it's going to be a PvP showdown. So
You're going down.
this event is going to run from August 16th to September 13th. We're going to have actually an article posted shortly on the website giving more details. However, we're going to show you guys how it works in game a little bit and explain the rewards. So, as we mentioned, first, this is a PvP event. You're going to be, you know, very similar to other events. You're going to be gaining, collecting tokens. So you saw them in Bethany's inventory. If you want to pull that up again. The token this time around is called the Dueler's Medallion, and this is going to be a token that you gain from doing 1v1 PvP, 3v3 PvP, daily challenge, and weekly challenge. And obviously, we know not everyone loves PvP. We know not everybody is the best at PvP, so we've tailored it so that a lot of the rewards can be gained just by participating. So the way that you get Dueler's Medallions through 1v1, 3v3 is by completing the daily quests. So that would be, for example, to participate in 1v1, win 1v1, participate in 3 1v1s, and the same thing for 3v3. And that's going to give you a bunch of tokens. Yeah, so you know, even if you are just participating, don't worry. You know, we've tuned the event so that you can still get good prizes just for participating. You don't necessarily have to, you know, win all your matches or anything like that. In addition to that, the daily challenge and weekly challenge are going to give you these boxes called Devoted Hero Chest. So you can see these contain 1 to 3 Duelist Medallions as well as its chances at some very lucrative rewards. You're looking at a bunch of sealed upgrade materials, sealed secret oil on there, sealed legendary gem hammer. Some really nice rewards in here. And as you can see from the screen, you get 3 from completing the daily challenge. So you know that's going to give you that 3 to 9 Duelist Medallions every day. If you want to pop up in the weekly challenge, that's going to give you 5. So you can really amass a lot of Duelist Medallions from the different sources, and let's show you what we can spend the Duelist Medallions on. So here we have, it's pretty standard. We're going to have an event tab in Dragon Express. The first prize on there is the Steel Heart, so that's going to be a new outfit. I was actually wearing it that entire time, so you got a pretty good preview of it, but Bethany's still going to show you how it looks on the races. With the shiny legs. You know, players probably noticed that this is similar to the red and black version of this, which is Steel Will, which is you earn from doing PvP. So. All in all, I think this is a really nice outfit. And
I love this color scheme.
Yeah, I really like the color.
And Lynn. Here's the Nebula Stones that you'll use to upgrade your equipment.
Yeah, so that's another, it is called the Nebula Stone Showdown. So these things are going to be available from the Dragon Express. You'll see Bethany just showed you the Auric Nebula Stone, which is used for upgrading Seraphs and Dawnforged legendary weapons, and the Cardinal Nebula Stone, which is going to be for Baleful and Riftwalk weapons. So these are, if you're not familiar with Nebula Stones, basically you use them in place of your heroic weapon offering in order to receive discounts on your upgrade path. Past that, you'll see, you know, your assortment of weapon upgrade materials, including Sacred Oil for your souls. You'll see some XP charms, Pentagonal Sapphire and Ruby, Radiant Energy, Mysterious Crystal, all kinds of good stuff. So definitely some very lucrative rewards to come from this event. But let's go to some of the examples of like Auric Stone and Nebula and Cardinal Stone and the discounts that they're going to give. So I can do that over
Yeah,
here.
I think you have I didn't get some.
It's all good.
Didn't
So
get my equipment.
for example, let's say I have the Seraph weapon stage 1, and you can look at the upgrade material here. Let's say I want to upgrade normally to Seraph X stage 2. I'm using a Transformation Stone. I'm going to use quantities of the Naryu Tablet, Soulstone, Moonstone, and Elysian Crystal. Now, if I switch over to the Auric Nebula Stone, so first of all, you don't need to use the Python Axe to get to the next stage, so that's nice. You don't have to farm that.
Oh, that's
Secondly, you can see the costs are reduced significantly across the board. Let me pull open a higher cost one so that you can really see the impact there. So let's go Seraph 9 here. And here's the regular, cost here. You got the Forging Orb, Premium Transformation Stone, 20 Legendary Elements, etc. I'll switch it over to the Auric Nebula Stone, and you can see it's discounted across the board. I'd say the way that it's balanced is that these lower tiers, around like 1 to 6, I'd say it's a pretty significant discount, and then it scales down higher, lower and lower and lower. This is really one of the points of the events to get everybody, progression on the legendary weapons to a point where we think they can, participate in all the content, especially a lot of the new raids that we're coming out with, the Evan Drake letter that we just showed you guys. It's really going to help people progress in their weapons and in a cheaper way and be able to participate in, like I said, we have tons of more content coming up for the rest of the year, so we want everyone to be able to participate. Yeah.
PvP event.
PvP event.
Haven't had one of those in quite some time.
That's right, and it's the season. We've got
It is the season. That's
invitationals
true.
running, we have regionals running, we have worlds coming, so it's perfect time to sharpen up on those PvP skills.
So that sums up that. Like Jonathan mentioned, we'll have an article that'll lay out some details for the event next week with Dark Origins releases.
Yeah.
And what else do we have in
All right.
this grand update?
Yeah, we have a couple other system changes and balance changes and stuff like that. So we have a skill balance update that we announced earlier on our website, and for those of you that might be familiar with the Korean version of the game, this would be the skill patch, and including the skill patches before it that they added on June 28th. And you'll see we posted a Dark Origins system article here. We'll get into the Sacred Oil transmutation cost change in just a little bit. But also, yes, the skill balance update, and also we're going to talk about daily challenges updates in just a moment as well. But first, let's start with the skill balance update. Definitely some cool changes in this. I'll talk about some of the Destroyer changes since I'm already on Destroyer, and that is my main class because it's the best class.
Oh my god.
Hey.
The producer did not say that.
I mean,
He's biased.
I'm a little biased here. So some of the cool changes that Destroyers got in this patch is some really nice quality of life stuff, I'd say. For example, your RAM ability, your 2 ability, your stun now applies 2 joint attacks, so you're able to stun two bars with just 1 stun, so that's really nice there. Another thing that Destroyers have that has plagued Destroyers for quite a while is the multitude of buttons that are, abilities that are activated with your F key. And Destroyers will know this. How many times have you been trying to Mighty Cleave and you accidentally grab something, or you accidentally knee something and you mess up, a CC counter or something like that? It's really, really annoying. So what's going to happen in this patch is there's a couple of changes. First of all, Long Division, your skill and restraint is moved from F to 4. And your skill priority when you have, for the F key, is going to be Mighty Cleave and then knee and then grab. And what that's going to do is hopefully, especially when you start getting a lot of those builds that lower the cooldown of Mighty Cleave and you're doing it constantly, you can stop accidentally grabbing stuff, stop accidentally kneeing stuff, and it'll be a lot smoother. Yes, Destroyers will know this pain very much. It's really annoying. Your team's like, why did you daze? Damn it. And it's like, no, I was trying to Mighty Cleave. So that's going to be going away. Some other changes that are happening. Awakened Wrath is removed from the game. So you'll use regular Wrath while you are in Soulburn, and instead you'll have access to Awakened Mighty Cleave here. You can check it out there. Obviously not with those damage numbers, that's because I'm using a jam weapon. But it's obviously very strong, and then if you're Shadow, then it will be Awakened Gale Force. So really strong abilities, definitely changes up the dynamic of Destroyer a little bit, but mostly quality of life changes for Destroyer, which are much appreciated. I don't want to be yelled at anymore for dazing stuff on accident.
And then for Summoner, we're not listing out all the changes.
That's right.
Because that'll be in the patch notes next week, but we're going to give you guys just a rundown real fast. So for Summoner, since I'm on Summoner, I can visibly show you guys some of the changes. We have here Lunge has, now it's down to 36 seconds from 45 seconds, and the cooldown can also be reduced by 6 seconds when you use playtime, when playtime hits. So that's a nice change. I mean, more stuns for your double stun is always a good thing. Also, where's my Moonfall? For Moonfall, it has been moved from F key to 1 for kind of the same reasons, like Jonathan was talking about, to make it easier as well. And it also applies Weed Wax Poison, so more poison.
There, yep.
Yeah, any more skills to have more poisons on makes also me happy. So the next one that I have listed is that Enhanced Seed Shroud. It can no longer be used immediately after you use Seed Shroud. And also you'll have a short period of time when Seed Shroud finishes to use it as well. I can kind of show you that visibly from if you look down at my 4 key. And then you'll see that you have some time left to press it again.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I think people might get a little confused about why you can't use it immediately right after. It's because they're the same key now instead of being a separate key, so that if you're hitting it really fast, you don't accidentally immediately hit Enhanced Seed Shroud right there if you're not intending to use it. So
I always end up doing that sometimes too. So see,
Yeah.
give you a little, you see the little cooldown when I press the 4 key. So that's what that short, you can't use it immediately. So yeah, I'm spamming and then there it takes a while.
Yep. Yeah, so basically, I think you're going to see that for a lot of the changes in here. That's like quality. Like there were too many keys that were used with F.
Yes.
And they would, sometimes it's showing one ability, you hit F, and by then it changes to another ability and you use the wrong one, and that can really screw things up. So they really, took note of that and moved a lot of the traffic jam out of the F key.
Yeah, that's why the Enhanced Seed Shroud was moved to 4 as well,
Right.
for the same reason. And yeah, now another one is that your familiar can no longer be affected by knockback while you're casting Farewell. So, if you're in that unpredicament, you're accidentally your little cat's trying to sacrifice himself, which is already the saddest thing ever, and it gets canceled by a knockback, then it's like double whammy. You lose,
It's not good.
Yeah. Lose your resurrect as well as your cat,
Yeah.
But, I'll let you go over some of the other.
Yeah, some of the other
ones.
changes, as she mentioned, this is not an exhaustive list. We're just going to go over the other classes really quick. There's going to be full patch notes and with the skill balance notes. They're going to be posted next Tuesday, the 15th, so the day before Dark Origins releases. So like Blade Dancer's getting a suite of new awakened skills, awakened Lightning Flash, etc. Blade Masters had their Blade Echo ability redesigned. Reborn is now activated on Raid, and it provides fulmination, conflagration. Soul Fighters, some quality of life stuff. For example, they took a lot of the damage bonuses that you would get from attacking an enemy from behind and added it to the base damage of the skill. So basically, you're not always going to be able to be behind your enemy, depending on doing mechanics, positional mechanics, stuff like that.
That's
so
nice.
It basically makes it a little bit better quality of life. Not going to be a giant change in numbers or anything like that, but it does help out, and it makes it less punishing when you do have to do mechanics.
Yeah.
So
no,
basically
that's
stuff
nice.
like that. It's nothing. There's like I said, you're gonna see the whole list of changes next Tuesday, but overall, a lot of quality of life stuff. You can tell they looked at some of the pain points for the classes and tried to address them. So yeah, so that covers skill balance specifically. Now there are a couple other changes happening that affect classes, and once again, this is not exhaustive as well, but we got a lot of questions about this. Is for Raven weapons. The skill multiplier is going to be increased for some classes, so I can show you some of the values. For example, Destroyer is getting increased, so you can see the percentage increases there on Cleave and Mighty Cleave. There's 220% with Raven Stage 9. So it's going to be Assassins, Destroyers, Force Masters, and Warlocks. There might be some other ones, but that are going to be getting increased skill damage multipliers on their Raven weapons. Similarly, there's going to be some changes to Legendary Bracelets, where they're going to have increased in skill bonus increase. So, for example, I can't remember which one it was for Destroyer, but I think it's Assassins, Kung Fu Masters of both elements, Warlocks and Destroyers are going to get some percentage increases for the legendary equipment. So, got a lot of questions about that. So, confirming that they are in the patch.
Questions confirmed.
Yeah, so that pretty much covers stuff that's going to be changing as far as classes and stuff like that. Obviously, on the website we showed you guys just now was the changes to Sealed Sacred Oil Transmutation. So we've definitely seen a lot of discussion about this, and just kind of want to talk to you guys about the reasoning behind this change. One of the things that was emphasized over and over about getting progression of souls and Sacred Oil is the ability to farm the materials, right? So Vault Stones, we've obviously identified as a pain point. We've been working towards that. There's multiple steps already planned out in order to alleviate this. We don't want to do it all at once. This is another step in that process.
Step 2.
Step 2, yes. There's many steps, and trust me, we've been talking about this a lot with the dev team. We've been taking your feedback and everything like that. So please bear with us while we roll these changes out. But overall, we took materials that are much easier to obtain, right? Soulstone Crystal, Moonstone Crystal, Sacred Crystal, Legion Crystal. You're basically getting these from all different kinds of sources. Your dungeons, your events, your daily challenge. Yeah. You're able to get them from a wider and more reliable sources. So that's kind of the reasoning behind the change here. Overall, our goal is, as we've stated, is to make overall progression of your soul and getting Sacred Oils, it's going to be easier and cheaper. It's still the plan, but it is a multi-step plan, and it's gonna all make sense when you see the whole picture. Unfortunately, we don't have the whole picture for you, but we do understand. We just want to let you know where we're going with this, what we want to do, and what our end goal is going to be. So, increased farmability basically for your soul progression, and there's going to be more updates coming, and we'll announce them as soon as we can.
Thank you for your clarification.
Yes.
On the matter.
You're welcome.
Yeah, a lot of people were definitely talking about it after that article went up.
Right. I think it's important to let them know what our intentions are and where we're going with this.
Yes.
Yeah. Next, was also on that article were some changes to daily challenge. I think some eagle-eyed viewers saw it on our first stream and pointed it out. And you'll also notice when Bethany opened her daily challenge window that you now only need 3 of 6 quests to complete your daily challenge. So even easier to finish your daily challenge. If you're just trying to get it done as quickly as possible, you're able to just
pick your 3.
Pick your 3.
Cold storage, real fast.
Cold storage, fast one, yeah, for sure. Lair of the Frozen Fang, another fast one. Do a one-on-one, bam, you're done.
Done.
So basically, wanted to make it easier. That's gonna definitely take into account when you're collecting your devoted hero chest for this Nebula Stone Showdown. We've also updated some of the rewards. You see the Raven Feather here. Next day is another Raven Feather, and we've also updated the dungeon list to be more up-to-date dungeons. We've taken out some of the older stuff, like Ebon Hall and some of the older dungeons. Although those were fast, it was really, it's starting to be more like dated content, so we've taken those out and updated them. We've also refreshed the daily challenge reward. The gold bundles are there, and good luck. Hopefully you get 1,000 gold.
Hopefully. You can send it my way.
I've never gotten it.
Neither have I. Always
I've gotten the 100.
Oh, it must be nice.
And same thing with the weekly challenge. You see the 5 devoted reward chests here. We also did some updating of the rewards. So 3 Ribbon Feathers, 3 Lunar Twilight Flowers, and 2 Moon Experience Charms. So, and the updates aren't done for this. We're also looking at more additional changes to the weekly challenge system. Like I said, we'll announce that when we have more information. But overall, easier to do your daily challenge, which I think is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are all wondering what the costumes for tomorrow is going to be, since the rotation starts. I am, he says. First off, Summer Saga, the beautiful new 2017 swimsuit, is going to be gone tomorrow. So be sure to grab that if you guys want it. Also, the summertime kitty set and the Ragewater weapon skins will be going away tomorrow as well.
Yes.
And they will be replaced by Red Alert. First, let me take off my head pieces. I always do this.
Take off your head.
My head. Let me take off my head. All right. This is a recolor from the popular Maritime Patrol, but it's a great recolor.
Yes.
So
Totally changes it.
yeah. Also, I love Maritime Patrol, so another version of it makes me happy. All right, show you guys some other characters.
Does Lynn have the handcuffs?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
We'll double check. Pretty positive, yep.
Got it.
Handcuffs. It's not very intimidating from a little Lynn giving,
No,
you know, I'm gonna.
sends a different message.
Oh, come on.
What? That wasn't meant to. That was innocent.
Also, there's Tycoon,
Oh yeah.
Puppy Pants. This one reminds me of like someone with wisdom wearing this outfit, like an NPC that I've probably come across wearing this outfit.
Reminds me of a banker.
A banker.
Banker.
I like it on the males because
Oh,
they
that's
look like
good.
scholars because they have the little books on the side.
Crazy heels on.
Oh, fine, we'll change it.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
You're judging.
I have nothing against Lynn players. I was just making observations.
All right.
I have a Lynn myself, so.
And without further ado, you probably noticed we have Yunma Fei outfit going up tomorrow called Royal Rebel.
Yeah, so if you missed your chance in getting this as part of the Golden Lotus promotion, we're making it available in the Hongman store for a limited time. Yeah, and if you guys have noticed too, we've also been, trying to put some more items in the Hongman store, as specifically in today's specials. We've got some really nice outfits coming out at some pretty big discounts. So hope you guys have been enjoying those. There are definitely more to come, so make sure you log in every day to check that out. We've got lots of surprises coming over the next couple weeks, and probably after that too.
I like it. All right, that is the store costumes for tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are happy with them.
Yes, I think they're great.
That pretty much sums up what we're showing you guys today.
Yeah.
So
yeah, kind of wrap up Dark Origins for you guys. Obviously, we got everything we mentioned today with the dungeons and balance updates and everything like that. We have you can actually look at the first stream. We have a video up on YouTube where we went over the raids. We went over Science Keep and a Temple of Illuvium. Brand new raid tier, brand new gear, brand new legendary equipment. Yeah. Overall, pretty. I'm sorry, I also missed the Nebula Stone Showdown. Overall, pretty exciting time for Blade and Soul, especially as we go into more esports.
And yep, so remember, reminders that Gamescom's coming up, which is the EU Regional Championship, and then PAX Prime for the NA Regional Championship. Congratulations again to our EU Invitational winners, Bad Intentions, and the winners of the NA Invitationals, Guardian. Thank you guys. You guys did great. It was fun watching you all. And be sure to follow our Twitter, VNS Esports, if you want to watch all the fun and exciting announcements that are coming out soon regarding esports. So
Yeah.
Oh,
and check
man.
out esports.blindsole.com because there are some big announcements coming soon, and I'm really excited for esports to keep blowing up. Yeah.
And last but not least, follow our Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all the things. And watch out for Dark Origins on Wednesday,
Yes, Wednesday, August 16th.
August 16th.
All right,
Thank
everybody.
you,
Thanks
guys.
for you guys for stopping by.
See ya.
See you guys later.